So check this out. I knew something good's going to come out of this one. Remember I did a story a couple weeks ago about a guy who got pulled over for speeding because he tried to get his kid to school, and the guy was ordered by the judge to apologize to a police officer for simply saying, "Move your ass out of the way so I can go," and he's facing 10 to 30 days in jail. Well, we got good news about this one. Man speaks out after charges dropped for refusing to apologize to a police officer. Yeah, because you know why? We have the thing called First Amendment freedom of speech. There is no such thing. Nobody should ever go to jail for speaking out. Tell a cop to go fuck himself or call him a pig or say get the fuck out of my way, move your ass out of my way. You think people should be going to jail or should be facing fines for speaking out extra freedom of speech? Hell no. That's what the First Amendment is about. Freedom of speech. Also freedom of press. Freedom of religion. Freedom of assembly. And freedom to petition your government. Check this out.
The man says he's not through fighting, even though he's no longer facing jail time for refusing to apologize to an Ozark police officer.
WDHN was first to report that the charges were dropped against him, but that's not the end of the story. He says he still wants justice and he's getting help, more legal help. WDHN's Christian Jones is in Ozark with the details. Christian?
A Dale County man is no longer facing jail time after refusing to apologize to an Ozark police officer, but he says this fight is far from over. Skipperville native Reginald Burke says that he should have never been put in the position.
I feel like they embarrassed the heck out of me, man. I had to go through all this, and it shouldn't have never happened in the first place.
Back in December, Burks was pulled over for speeding in a 25-mile-per-hour speed zone while taking his daughter to school. According to Burks, the officer did not use a radar gun to measure his speed. Shortly after, Burks said the officer would not move from in front of his car, leading to the two having a few choice words.
I told him actually one time to move nicely. So I'm like, hey, sir, can you get the hell out the way? Get your out the way because we can go.
When going to pay his ticket, the Dale County man found out that he was being forced to apologize to the officer.
I said, what? You're not apologizing. I said, I just paid the ticket and gone about my business. He said, no, the judge don't have to speak to you. He want to speak to you.
According to Burks' attorney, David Harrison, Judge Nicholas Bull held the lawyer's client in the courtroom for over 2 hours until Burks apologized. Bull later gave Burks the decision to apologize to the Ozark officer by June 4th or spend 30 days in jail. Harrison says that in over 30 years of work, he has never experienced anything like this and says his client did nothing wrong.
And actually, you can really say anything you want to as a police officer as long as it's not fighting or
Exactly.
inciting, violence. And that's not the case here. This man clearly said something that you hear every day. So
after months of not budging, the Dale County Court ultimately decided to not punish Burks for refusing to apologize. While he is no longer facing jail time, Burks and Harrison are continuing to fight this case. According to Harrison, the two are fighting to gain pain and suffering compensation as well as compensation for lost wages. The lawyer says they are receiving help from the Institute for Justice, a nonprofit organization aimed to fight for civil rights cases.
they've reached out to us, and they're looking at, we're consulting with them and making a decision on exactly what to bring. Because a lot of times when you have situations with government officials, they have immunity. And it's hard to expect that.
That's why cops have it. Qualified immunity.
The organization here, that's their expertise, and they're looking at ways that we can make the situation right for Mr. Burks.
Burks says that he feels that his charges were only dropped due to media backlash and to prevent Harrison and Burks from further fighting the case. Now, I have reached out to Judge Nicholas Bull for a comment, but have not received one at this time. We will bring you any and all updates online and on air. In Ozark, Christian Jones, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.